So, Elon Musk said that he's finally going to start accepting Bitcoin again if the clean energy levels for mining reach 50%. And now, they finally have. So, let's talk about it. Hello guys and welcome back to Crypto Fire, where we talk about Dogecoin, cryptocurrency, and investing. Before we go any further, please keep in mind that we're giving away $100 to a random subscriber. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe, and leave a comment on your favorite cryptocurrency. Read our description for more info about it. Now, let's get started with today's video. So, take a look at this. The CEO of BTC.top said that Bitcoin miners' clean energy usage already exceeds 50%. According to him, mining facilities in Xinjiang, Qinghai, and Inner Mongolia have been closed down as a result of the government's continuous crackdown on the industry. And so far, only hydroelectric mining farms in Sichuan have escaped damage. If you don't know, BTC.top is one of the leading crypto mining pools out there. So what does this mean for Tesla and Dogecoin? Before I get into that, let's talk about what Elon Musk said before this. So here's his tweet. He said that, when there's confirmation of reasonable 50% clean energy usage by miners with a positive future trend, Tesla will resume allowing Bitcoin transactions. After this, Bitcoin's price saw a massive spike, and it was pretty much expected. But then Bitcoin.com came out with this article that basically said that it'll be really hard to verify that the energy is 50% clean. This created a lot of confusion in the holders' minds. They were thinking that even if Bitcoin energy gets to 50%, we'll never be able to verify it and Elon will never accept Bitcoin. But then another article came out that revealed that there is indeed a way to check clean energy. This one said that Bitcoin miners can prove green potential by undergoing ESG ratings check. So, the CEO of Bit Digital, which is one of the largest publicly traded Bitcoin mining firms, said that they recently applied for an environmental, social, and corporate governance check. It's performed by a third party and many firms utilize it. It is preferred by a lot of institutional investors to track and evaluate companies' environmental standards and conformance. The point I'm trying to make is that one of the leading mining pools has already verified that Bitcoin mining is using 50% clean energy right now. If some people say that it's impossible to verify his claim, just tell them that it's possible with the ESG assessments. Now, coming back to what it means for Bitcoin and Dogecoin, I think Elon Musk will soon take note of this and will definitely make a huge announcement about Tesla accepting Bitcoin in the coming weeks. Now, I think he'll announce that Tesla is Dogecoin too because of this poll that he posted last month, and considering that the new Dogecoin update is going to decrease the transaction cost by 100x, I think it's even more likely now. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section below. Now, let's talk a little more about mining for a minute. So, this news came out today that said that China is kicking out more than half the world's Bitcoin miners, and a whole lot of them could be headed to Texas. Now this is a pretty big deal because the governor of Texas is actively promoting mining right now. If they really do head to Texas, it'll become a huge Bitcoin mining hub in no time. This is great because these miners have been quite worried about finding an alternative to China for mining. With this, they'll have a decent alternative that's also really welcoming. Now, another thing we have to note about mining is that crypto mining produces a mere fraction of the carbon emissions coming from the world's military-industrial complex. This is really interesting because it kind of proves that these institutional investors have been blowing things out of proportion. It's true that Bitcoin mining consumes a decent amount of energy, but if you think in relative terms, it's really meager. Now, another news that came out for mining was that crypto miners bought 700,000 GPUs in the first quarter of 2021 alone. It also states that GPUs components prices have increased by roughly 70%. The point is that cryptocurrencies aren't going anywhere, especially if these miners are continuing to buy despite the massive surge in GPU prices. Now, let's talk about El Salvador for a minute. We know that it became the first company that accepted Bitcoin as a legal tender. While a lot of people were excited about it, there are still many who are criticizing this move. An article came out that El Salvador is basically trying to print money into the system with Bitcoin. On top of that, the World Bank totally refused to help El Salvador in Bitcoin implementation. But there's still some pretty great news for it. Central American Bank for Economic Integration has come forward to help El Salvador implement Bitcoin as legal tender. And now, another country came forward yesterday that might accept Bitcoin as legal tender soon. So the opposition politician Gabriel Silva said that he is seeking consensus to make crypto legal tender in Panama. Another news that came out was that the Bitcoin futures market has seen a huge increase in activity. If you're looking for a bullish trend, this is exactly what you want to see. You want to see more money enter this industry, and you want to see it happen. News like this is going to help us break out of this bearish downtrend and break over the 42K resistance level. Now, let's talk about India for a minute. Right now, they're in talks to bring cryptos back because they want to get a share of this market. So India is looking to unban the crypto legislation that was put in place a few months back. And this is really good news. When you start to see big institutions and countries starting to jump on the crypto bandwagon, that just tells you that it's a bullish sign. It tells you that cryptos are here to stay and that they're going to get a lot higher because smart investors and these big institutions wouldn't invest into something that they believe is going to go down to $20,000 again. They understand where Bitcoin is headed. They're trying to get in before this huge boom happens. Now, another bullish news is that the Republicans' House campaign arm is going to start accepting contributions in cryptocurrency. They'll process the payments via BitPay. To be more precise, they won't actually be receiving crypto. Instead, they'll be soliciting proceeds from the sales. One of their representatives said that, "We are focused on pursuing every avenue possible to further our mission of retaking the House majority, and this innovative technology will help provide Republicans the resources we need to succeed." I think it's incredible that Republicans are thinking about cryptocurrencies as innovative technology as a resource they need to succeed. Now, another great news from today was that General Motors might just start accepting Bitcoin soon. They said that they'll do it if there's sufficient demand for it. This is a huge deal because if you look at this, they sold around 223,000 units in a single month. And they do this almost every single month. I'm honestly pretty excited to see how it'll affect Bitcoin and Dogecoin's price when it happens. Now, let's talk about celebrity endorsements for cryptocurrencies. Right now, only 14% of American adults are investing in crypto. One major segment that's just waiting to be filled is millennials. And I think celebrity endorsements is going to have a huge impact on this. Look at this. Crypto platforms tap Floyd Mayweather, Kim Kardashian, TikTok stars for ad campaigns. They basically talk about how platforms like Ethereum Max recently took Kim Kardashian's help to promote their platform. They also sponsored Mayweather and Logan Paul's recent fight, which was seen by over 1 million people. On top of that, Gemini Exchange recently paid an influencer who has over 114 million TikTok followers in Bitcoin to endorse their platform. I hope you get the idea. With these endorsements, Bitcoin and Dogecoin are definitely going to become even more popular than they are right now. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching till the end. If you enjoyed it, please consider liking and sharing it with your friends. Also, please subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications for daily videos on Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments section below. Goodbye, take care.